Thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Velimir Brakovich, Troy Smothers, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon for being higher level patrons. You could join that for as little as $1 a month. There is a link down in the description below. Also, thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button below this video if you'd like to show your support there. Please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into this. A lot of people have been wondering what is going on with the SafeMoon Treasury wallet. And I'm going to go ahead and read through what other people in the community are saying. I'll give a little bit of my own opinion on this, share my thoughts, and then also look through the comments people are doing in responses to these posts. So let's go ahead and start off with the first post. This one having quite a bit of upvotes, 730. This is posted by, I'm not going to say that name. Treasury wallet holding over $30 million. That's 31 billion tokens worth of SafeMoon is getting reflections and paying 0% fees. Fees are okay, I guess, but why can't they shut off reflections from it? My reflections have been so trashed since this wallet was introduced just over a month ago. We already got low volume, and this wallet is taking a big cut of whatever that's left. Isn't the 1% growth fund fee enough for maintaining the ecosystem? They need to remove reflections ASAP, in my opinion. It's making like $12,000 a month at this rate. That's not enough to pay employees and whatnot, so they might as well give it to the holders. Even at this low price, it's worth $30 million. It's going to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars when price starts to move up. Reflections will make a huge difference for us holders, not them. All right, so that's the first post. Since then, that was posted 19 hours ago as of the time of making this video. There's another post followed up by this by Moonshine Whiskey. He said, I think this needs to be posted continuously until it's addressed by the team. We've all be hodl through so many bad times already. This is not good in my opinion. Okay, let me go ahead and share my initial thoughts on this, and then I'm going to go ahead and look through the comments. The Treasury wallet having funds so that you can be able to pay for the staffing, for example, for SafeMoon's team. Obviously, if people are going to be doing work, they want to get paid for it. So having a Treasury wallet, yes, it makes sense. I think it's fine. As far as for the scale of the projects that they're looking to do, $30 million at this kind of stage seems like quite a bit. But then again, I don't know all the details. I'm trying to play the devil's advocate here, right? And I'm going to let you guys know my full perspective view on this. I try to be very, very straightforward with you guys. And some people, they don't like that because they think that like I have to be only pro SafeMoon for everything. I do point out little things here and there because I want them to improve. I want it to be better. So having funding to be able to expand the team, having funding to install these wind turbines, well, maybe not necessarily installing them because I think that's going to be more handled on the back end through purchasing with the NFTs. That's my suspicion with it. Potentially their initial values that they're doing, but $30 million, you could do a lot with that. A lot with marketing, a lot of advertising. There's your entire staff you could pay. There's the buildings themselves, but I don't really know what else it is that they plan on doing with that money. So it's not really fair for me to say that $30 million is plenty of money. I honestly, I don't know what all of their expenses are. It's not fair for me to make that kind of a call. As far as them receiving reflections with what has been pointed out here by Dude, I'll just call him Dude. He said it's making like $12,000 a month at this rate. Yeah, it's not really adding up to be very much. So on one hand, it's like you want to distribute $12,000 worth amongst all of the rest of the wallet holders. If your argument is saying that it's very small and it's not really going to help out a lot for the company itself per month, like $12,000 a month, right? Then how much do you really think it's going to make a change when you distribute that amongst all of the wallet holders? Dollar-wise, it's going to be next to nothing, right? Because we're talking about $12,000 for a single wallet. So just from a dollar standpoint, it's not really that big of a deal. What I would like to see, though, is them not receive reflections. I agree with the community on this. I don't think that it should be receiving reflections. It's already getting the percentage of every transaction is part of its fee cut. But for that wallet address to be receiving reflectionary rewards, just like every other wallet, and they don't have any fees if they do any kind of transferring or anything like that. The fee part of having zero for transferring fees, that whole kind of thing. Okay, I get it. It's a business wallet. I'm okay with that, personally. I don't have a problem. But the fact that it's getting reflections, the fact that it's as big as it is, and the amount of reflectionary rewards, that percentage cut that it's going to get as compared to everyone else, I don't understand the value that's there. Maybe they have a specific objective goal. So like I said, the money that they're spending on various things, for all I know, they have on their budget, they're like, we got to get to $50 million if we're going to do this thing because of a partnership. There you go. There's an example I'm going to throw out right there for you. What if they have an acquisition that they're able to do, but to do this acquisition, it's going to cost $30 million. And well, it's like, we have $30 million in our budget right now. We can't just acquire them and have nothing to spend for our employees, to spend for, we can't do it right now. So I don't know if the reflectionary model is just so that they can kind of accelerate that. But if that's the case, wouldn't it make more sense if they just had it instead of the, is it 1%? I thought it was 2%. If it's the 1% growth fund, then why not just move that to 2% for a temporary time and tell the community, hey, we have some big things lined up. We are slightly increasing this value right here. But if you do that, it also kind of affects that whole 10%. Just the lack of communication on this is frustrating. And I think that a lot of people hope that the SafeMoon team will respond to this. I am making a video on this because I do care. I have not sold any of my SafeMoon yet. I still have yet to do it, guys. And there's been plenty of opportunities with frustrating moments here and there for me to be able to do it myself too, and I haven't done it, right? Okay, so I hope that they communicate a little bit more on that. I don't think that they need the reflectionary model for themselves. I think they should get rid of that. And so Rusky responded by saying, you realize it doesn't matter how much a single wallet is holding. Your share of the supply is the same. Your reflections are still the same. The reason they seem low compared to the past is because of low volume. Somebody else said, or just burn the reflections it's getting. And someone else replied to that saying, yeah, I like this. In fact, I love that idea. With the dollar value being so low, but the number of tokens still being high because the value of each token is still really low, right? Just burn it. Get that supply down. You want to get your reflection, just have that, everything that you'd be earning from that pool, just burn it. I absolutely love that idea. And, they could always update these things at a certain point in time, be like, hey, now we're no longer burning from that wallet. We're just not taking any reflection rewards. But I wish that they weren't taking reflections on that wallet. I'm being very real. Okay. Somebody else said, I agree. It shouldn't receive reflections. It's taken a lot from the community. It's a feature, not a bug. Somebody else said, I've been saying this for a while. This post needs to get upvoted to the top and brought to the attention of the SafeMoon team. Reflections need to be turned off for this wallet. Mod said he's going to pass this info up the chain. That's great. Hopefully something happens. It'll be imminent. LOL. Midnight. Absolutely agreed. Shouldn't be seen as a holder, in my opinion. Thanks for posting this. Hopefully people see how little the reflections are. 30 million for 12,000. Ouch. That is only 0.04% per month. Go ahead and talk about how volume and price matters, but there will likely always be a better place to get a higher return on your money than that. Maybe even the bank. Somebody else replied saying, oh, yeah, I'm not so sure reflections is a good idea anymore. It just makes everything more complicated. The return is trash. Sure, they could be worth more later, but it's slowing a lot of progress. Obviously, it's SafeMoon's thing, but I think it's more of a hindrance than anything at this point. Only reason we're not on $1 right now is because of reflections. And somebody else replied saying, they sold the dream, or someone sold the dream of reflections, but that is just a marketing term. This isn't unique to SafeMoon. You can get a great APR on so many other coins that are much less risky and actually guaranteed returns. Liquidity, mining, staking, etc. Reflection might just be the death of this thing for the reason you mentioned. It just isn't working across multiple exchanges, and that will always be the challenge, it would seem. I disagree with that. That'll always be the challenge. If you figure it out for global tokenomics with Mandala, then you could integrate it in with other exchanges. Just how much you would need to alter it for each one, I don't know, right? But one exchange is already on the verge of launching it. So if you prove it once, then that means that it's a repeatable based action based on that standard. It's been done once before. It can be done once again, or more than once again, right? Okay. And then going back over to the other one, let's go and see what a couple people say here. Mods on Discord said the team was going to give an answer last week. I don't frequent the server, so I don't know if they've given an answer yet, but I suspect they haven't since nobody is talking about it. We need someone more active in the Discord to get the answer. Ask a reasonable question, get banned. It's a SafeMoon way. Well, I'm not going to get banned from my own YouTube channel, so I'm making a video here, right? I've got to say, I didn't think it would take me over a year to get my 10% returns in reflections. And somebody else said you need plus 23.4%, not including gas fee to break even. You buy $100 worth of SafeMoon, you receive $90 worth to end up with $100 after the 10% tax. You need to sell $111 worth of SafeMoon. Your $90 needs to grow plus 23.4% to become $111. Okay, so anyways, that's going to be it for my coverage on this, guys. I want to know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Again, I don't mind that they have a treasury wallet that they have for marketing, that they pay for various things. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with them having 0% transfer fees. I am not okay with them receiving reflections. I hope that they have an answer for that. If they have something that's a legitimate answer, I very well could change my perspective view on it because I'm only basing this off of what I know right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love SafeMoon. I believe in it. I'm not trying to make a FUD video, but the community has spoken quite loudly, I should say as well. This is over on Reddit, that they want an answer to this. And I'm an investor as well. I want to know as well. I do have referral links in the description if you want to get free crypto, free stock. If you want to protect your crypto, you can use a cold storage wallet. There's the LPAL, for example. There's a discount code for you down in the description there. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, click the bell icon. Once again, guys, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Go do your own research. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.